Well, we're ready, but is the camera and everything ready?
Yeah, y'all just talk, but you need to look over this way. This
Over
is
here, right
over
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking for a red light, but there ain't one.
That's
all right.
It's running.
Oh, we're on?
I want to catch some boogers. I got to put my nose down a little bit.
Don't do anything fancy. Just do a little something right now, and then we'll play it back, make sure it's working like it's supposed to.
Okay.
Hey everybody, Hollywood Howie here, live from Music City Bar and Grill for the Music Valley News. And we are here with Brother D-Rock to talk about a very special upcoming show.
Yes,
April
indeed.
23rd at Camp Liberty, Alabama.
23rd and 24th.
There we go.
We have a special gala on the 23rd that is helping to raise money for the Valkyrie Initiative. We've got veterans such as Howie, who are honorary guests. We've got Don Ricks, Adam Martin. We have some really wonderful guests, but we have also some guest speakers as well. Green Beret Billy Howe Jr., Rear Admiral Kent Davis, and Blue Star Gold Star father Dan Robinson. This is for the vets and for the first responders, and we're doing our darndest to get the word out so folks can come and celebrate them. Because without them, everything goes to pot.
That's right.
Just keep on.
And,
Okay.
you know, I remember a while back when you brought this idea up to me, D-Rock.
Yes.
And my first response was, I'm in. 100% I'm in. I didn't even hesitate.
And that was for Texas.
And that was for Texas.
And now we've added this new one.
And Alabama, that's
Yes.
right. And I'm so honored to be part of this.
Thank you, brother.
And I'll be down there documenting everything. And it'll go on Music Valley News.
Thank you.
And I'll tell you, for me as a veteran, as people know me, I tell people all the time, they'll tell me thank you. And I tell them, don't thank me. You know, I did what I did for you, but I didn't do it for the thanks.
Amen.
You know, I was a combat medic.
Yes.
And I didn't do it for the thanks. I did it for my love of my country.
Yes, indeed.
And my love of my Americans. And I would, even to this day, if this phone rang right now while we're talking, if this phone rang right now and they said, Sarge, we need you back, I'd say, boom, I'd be gone. And I'd be on a C-140 back to Afghanistan, Iraq, or wherever they needed me.
Oh man, that's
and not too many. There's a lot of us veterans out there that they say we can't go back. We don't want to.
No.
But you know what? I would in a heartbeat.
And I almost can say that most of your fellow vets would do the same thing.
Right.
That oath means something to you guys, and it means something to us because the fact that you took it and you're honoring it till death.
Right.
You know, from our enemies abroad and within.
That's right.
And I didn't serve, but my father served, my cousin served. I saw military service all the time. Cousins coming in from Vietnam, and they kind of liked my dad to drive them home because it was a bond there between them.
Yes.
And it would be a quiet ride home. I'll never forget it. I'd just be sitting there listening to radio and be a quiet ride. My cousin being full dress on the wall, taking him back to Ventura when we lived in California. And I never forgot that. And the world has gotten so crazy. I think we need to say thank you to the people that keep us safe and free.
Right.
And what we want this festival to be is, I like to call it a gathering of the tribe.
Right. That's what. Well, that's what it's
it is.
started out
yes,
as.
It's patriots, fellow Americans, people that love what this country stands for. And you come and you shake your brother's hand, even if you don't know him. We're family. We are the American family.
That's right.
That's why I call it the American Hero Music Festival. And what better way to celebrate that than with music?
That's right.
Then with music, we gather under great country music, great independent country artists. We've got Black Oak, Arkansas, 70s rock icons who are coming from Arkansas to say thank you.
Jim Dandy to the rescue.
You know it, man. You know it. So it's going to be a wonderful day. A wonderful day. It's for the family. It's for everybody. And we are going to put this on around the country because the Valkyrie Initiative, what they do, they help our vets and our first responders primarily with their health and wellness. I didn't realize how many veterans are suffering every day from chronic pain from their service. And it stays with them. And nothing against the VA, but there are other ways to heal them that are successful.
Right.
And I'm proud to be a part of that effort to bring money to keep the doors open.
Right. And you know as a vet, I have people ask me all the time, well, what did you see? What did you go through? And for a lot of it, like myself, I was a combat medic.
Yes, yes.
And there's things that I just can't bring myself to talk about what we saw and what we did.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah.
so for a lot of us vets, that's what it is.
Yes.
We bury that stuff.
Yes.
And so it's people like the Valkyrie Initiative that are stepping up to the plate and helping us veterans be able to talk about this with other people that know what we're going through.
Yes.
Because I'm one of these people that you could go through all the college you want and have all the degrees you want.
Yes, indeed.
And you're book learned.
Yes.
But-
I call it quotology. You
Right.
can quote everything.
Right. But I get people that'll say, well, we understand. And I'll say, well, have you been there? Have you walked a mile in my boots?
Right.
Well, no, we never went there. And I'm like, well, then how can you understand and know what we're going through
Yes.
if you've never walked that mile in our shoes?
Right. Or taking the time to meet and greet you and find out what you've been through.
Right.
A lot of people tiptoe around our vets.
They do.
And when I was younger, on the news they talk about, today we just want to say, God bless America to those troops over in so-and-so.
Right. Now they don't do that.
They act like our vets are not even in harm's way.
They'll talk about what's going on, what
Yeah.
our troops are doing,
Yeah.
but they won't say thank you or
No.
God bless you for
No.
what you're doing.
No. They'll talk about the latest scandal that means nothing.
That's right.
But there are men and women overseas
And-
dodging bullets for our freedom.
And another thing we don't hear enough about is the things that you artists, you guys in the music
Thank
industry, do for us veterans.
Oh, thank you,
You
man.
know, you guys are the ones that actually keep us going.
Wow.
And because music, and I post it all the time, music is medicine.
Yes, yes.
And
For the soul.
yes, and
yes.
if it wasn't for the artists, no matter what genre you're from, rock, rap, country, no matter what, to all these artists that take their time and donate their time to do these shows
Yes.
for the veterans and the first responders, those are the ones that we need to salute and
Yes.
say thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Because if it wasn't for these guys, we're losing. It used to be it was 22 a day.
Yes.
And now it's up to 23. That was the last numbers. It's 23 a day. 23 veterans a day we lose to suicide.
Yes, yes.
And that's going up each and every day. But we don't hear about that.
No one's talking about
They
it.
don't talk about that.
The patriotic and military communities understand that.
Right.
But everyone needs to understand what's going on.
Exactly. And I can remember 2-3 years ago when we first talked about doing this show.
Yes, yes.
They would talk about that on the media, the news. We're losing 22 a day. They don't talk about that anymore.
No.
You don't even hear about it.
No, not
And
at
that's
all.
what's sad. But
Yeah.
then we get artists like D-Rock, Black Oak, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Blackbird Anthem. Thank you.
Adam Martin,
that
yes.
come together. Ronnie McDowell.
Oh, yes.
These
yes.
guys come together and they put these shows on for us veterans and the first responders.
Yes.
And rarely does anybody say thank you to you guys.
No.
But we have to.
I got ridiculed the other day online and had to delete it because someone said something so disparaging and on my fan page because I was involved with this concert that was helping vets and first responders, and I had to go delete it. Matter of fact, my friend who's working with my social media deleted it for me and told me about it, and then I said, "Oh, this is ridiculous."
Yeah.
It's amazing how people. I say, live and let live, but values and honor matter.
Right.
And the men and women that step up to serve our country are showing that by doing that.
That's right.
How dare you disparage or say something about that?
Now, if people wanted to get tickets for the gala,
Yes.
because I know there's plenty of tables,
And
I've got a table.
You're an honorary.
Yes.
Yes, with your own table. Yes.
Where could people go to if they wanted to get a ticket for a table?
Definitely.
Or to come to the show, or both? Where could they go to, D-Rock?
Okay. If you go on outhousetickets.com, look for 2 events. They're back to back. On the 23rd, we're having a night with Billy Howe Jr. Billy Howe Jr., there's a movie about him and his 11 vets called 12 Strong. 12 Strong is about our military that dropped into Afghanistan just about a day after 9/11. This is pretty intense. He'll be speaking at the gala, and he's such a patriot. We've got Rear Admiral Kent Davis, who will be there. He's not speaking, but he's joining us. We've got, once again, we've got Gold Star, Blue Star father Dan Robinson, whose son was on the raid for bin Laden, lost his life later in a incident we call Extortion 17. If you look it up, you'll find out all the things surrounding that we're still trying to find out what happened.
Right.
But back to tickets. OuthouseTickets.com. A Night with Billy Howe Jr. We have 3 levels of tickets. The Patriot tables are $75. Our honorary tables are $125, and our keynote table is already sold out. Those are $135. Anyone can come, but tickets are limited. But if you can't make that, for $25 on Saturday, you can enjoy a whole day of music. Those guest speakers will also speak at the event. You'll meet patriots, you'll meet good Americans, you'll meet kids. It's going to be a gathering of the tribe that I hope that we can continue to do every year. The tickets are $25. If you cannot make it, if you purchase a ticket and leave us a note or some type of email at valkyrieinitiative.org, you can donate tickets to our vets that want to attend. So
Good.
all that helps. All of that helps. All of that works. So feel free. We could use the help, and it's for such a great cause.
And with that being said, Hollywood Howie, Monday morning, I'm going to purchase
Right on.
2 tickets
Oh, man. Right
for
on.
2 veterans.
Right on, man.
And those are D-Rock's choice
Right on.
to come to the concert.
Oh, man. Thank you, brother.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
My way to give back to my fellow
Thank you
veterans.
so much. Thank you.
And to give back to everybody that's doing what they do for us. And I'm going to cry here in a minute. So,
oh, man. No, hey,
you
man.
know.
That's tears of joy,
Yeah.
brother. You know what? I've been blessed in so many ways that, to me, as an independent artist, I have no conglomerate, no corporate person telling me what to do. I do what I want to do as an artist. This
Right.
is important to me, so I do it.
That's right.
I have a song called The Uniform. I have a song called The Colors I Fly. I have a song called Forgotten Soldiers. And I sing these songs at veteran events, and it's hard to get through the song when you see the wives consoling the husbands, the flags being waved in the back, and it's such a joyful moment. So I'm looking forward to playing those songs. And just one note, this was pretty touching. About a year ago, our good friend Kenny Lee
Yes.
was doing a show for the vets, and he said, "D, I know it's last minute, but if you can make it." Some vets heard your music while they were stationed overseas on Armed Forces Radio. And that just blew me away because I didn't send it to them. I don't know how they got it, but they're playing my music on Armed Forces Radio. I said, wow, that's the Lord working.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
man.
it.
Wow. All I can say is that we're going to put these on around the country. Our next show after April 24th is in Texas, July 16th and 17th. And I can tell you right now, country icon, country legend, Ronnie McDowell will be playing this show. So if you want to follow the bus down to Texas, if you want to fly into Dallas, come spend 2 days with us out in Mount Enterprise, Texas. I won't get too much, I don't want to confuse anybody, but that's the next show. So
Hollywood Howie will be there along with
Howie's
him.
going to be there as
That's
well.
right.
Well, heck, you're going to be introducing folks too.
Hey,
So what the heck?
But before we go, because I'm going to mention it right now. We got some great music playing right now at Music City Bar and Grill.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Donnie Lee is out there performing right now. We're going
Yes,
to try to
indeed.
get him on here sometime
Awesome.
before he's done.
Yes.
Before the day ends. We're going to do an interview with him.
Yeah.
But there's, like with Rodney, there's always, everybody I've met in the 9 years I've been here in Nashville,
Yes.
there's always one story that sticks to in my mind with each person I've met.
Yeah.
And I've got one with D-Rock.
Oh, shit. I never
Now,
know.
this happened on social media. See, me and D-Rock were at a veteran show at Centennial Park one year.
Yes, we will.
And, of course, we always do our pictures together. And so we
As you
did-
can see, we're a bunch of nuts.
we did a picture, standing next to each other. Well, I was in a conversation on Facebook one
Yes.
day, and this, I'm saying this nicely.
Yes.
this gentleman
Wow. That's real nice.
had the audacity to call yours truly a racist.
Right. Right.
Well, my brother D-Rock here, I was ready to walk away from the conversation because I was getting mad.
Nah.
What's my brother D-Rock do?
Nah.
He pulls up the picture of me and him together.
That's a
and
racist.
he commented, and he goes, "Wait a minute, Howie, why didn't you tell me you was white?" And my comment back was, "Wait a minute, I'm white. I gotta call my mama."
Sure did.
And to this day,
she laughs so
that
hard.
gentleman has not been seen on social media.
No.
And because of D-Rock standing up
I don't
like
play
he
that.
did for me,
No.
you know what?
No.
We took care of racism. Is all over the world,
All
no
over
matter
the world.
who you are.
All the world.
I felt it as people go, "Well, you're white. How do you know what racism is?" I've been there,
Everybody.
done that.
And the biggest pet peeve, I'm sorry to get on because I'm a true
I
patriot.
started this.
He started it. America is not a racist country.
That's right. That's right.
Do not go for the okie doke.
That's right.
They want to divide us. I meet people every day that don't look like me that say, "How are you? Good morning, good afternoon. Can I get that for you?"
Right.
So I'm going to tell you, if you come with me with that crap, I ain't putting up with it. I love my country and I love my brothers who are fellow Americans.
Right.
So we get along more than we don't get along. Don't go for it. Don't go for the sham.
Right.
That's what's happening in the media. And with these type of festivals, we bring that good feeling
right.
of family together.
We want to bring
We are
America
a
together.
family. If you don't want to wave flags, you probably won't want to come to this festival.
You know,
I'll be quite honest.
what's the saying? United we stand, divided we fall.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
And with that being said, D, I think
Amen.
we're about ready to get out of here.
Yeah, I can talk forever. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's right. I want to thank Rodney and Jennifer Collins from Music City Bar and Grill for allowing us to come in here today.
Yes.
And do this.
Yes, indeed.
Rodney and them are some of the biggest supporters of the troops.
Yes.
And the veterans here at Music City Bar and Grill. And we love them. And of course, we want to thank Robert Alsop and AIM Country Music Television Network.
Yes, indeed.
And Linda Gale of Linda Gale Management and Promotions. And of course, my good friend Robbie Mead of Sweet Pea Vintage Clothing and Consignment for this wonderful shirt that she had provided. And with that, go right ahead.
One shout out. I know I'm kind of raggedy and looking kind of rough this morning, but I don't have my cowboy hat on.
No, you don't. I'm waiting for mine.
They usually call me the Dreadlock Cowboy, and down in Jacksonville,
Dreadneck.
they call me Dreadneck.
Dreadneck.
But I want to give a shout out to Gone Country Hats.
I'm still waiting for my hat.
I'm a sponsored artist. They're a great company,
Yes.
and you're going to get the hats you want, brother.
That's right.
I already know which one you
Uh-huh.
want. That's all. Valkyrie Initiative, thank you for letting me be a part of this and to help you achieve the dreams that you have of helping our vets and first responders who are in pain and who are having issues with PTS. I'm honored to be a part of it. Thank you. And thank you, Howie, for
thank
having
you,
me
brother.
on, brother.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
This is Hollywood Howie with Music Valley News, and we will see you April 23rd at 24th at Camp Liberty, Alabama, for the American Hero Music Festival. Until then, this is Hollywood Howie saying, be better to your neighbors, and you'll have better neighbors.